When it comes to art conservation, the process isn't just about restoring damaged paintings. It's also a deeply emotional and personal undertaking. In an intriguing example, Ellen Baxter, the head conservator at the Carnegie Museum of Art, reveals her caring side by even speaking to the artwork she's revitalizing. You have to reassure her that she's going to look beautiful again, she mentions as she delicately applies a layer of varnish over a 16th century portrait of the ill-fated Isabella de Medici. This meticulous restoration aims to address years of neglect and wear, employing tiny brushes and precision pipettes filled with varnish and solvents. Isabella's portrait had long been hidden beneath layers of 19th century overpainting that masked her true visage, instead presenting a depiction of a supposedly refined Eleanor of Toledo, who was married to Cosimo I de' Medici, the Grand Duke of Florence. The journey to uncover the true identity of this painting began when Louise Lippincott, the former curator of fine arts at the museum, stumbled upon the piece while rummaging through the museum's storage. Initially, Lippincott was unimpressed. She considered it unsightly and sought a second opinion from Baxter. According to Christina Ruvalis, writing for Carnegie magazine, Baxter is recognized for her unique blend of artistic talent and scientific knowledge. Holding a degree in art history along with minors in chemistry and physics, as well as a master's degree in art conservation, Baxter possesses an extraordinary ability to perceive paintings in a way that is not just superficial, but multi-dimensional. She views them as intricate, layered narratives, akin to a lasagna, rather than mere flat surfaces. Upon her first glance at this oil painting, which was claimed to be Eleanor of Toledo, Baxter immediately sensed that something was amiss. The face appeared too blandly attractive, reminiscent of a harmless Victorian cookie tin lid. Her instincts led her to examine the back of the painting, where she discovered a stamp belonging to Francis Leadham, a reliner who transferred artwork from wood panels to canvas during the mid-1800s. This method involved painstaking labor, requiring careful scraping and sanding of the original panel, and then reattaching the painted layer to a new canvas. An X-ray examination confirmed Baxter's suspicions, revealing multiple layers of paint within this artistic lasagna. As she began to methodically remove the years of grime and Victorian overpainting from the areas around the face and hands, the more striking features of the original sitter began to surface. This new revelation led the Carnegie Museum to speculate that the artist might have been a student of Bronzino, the renowned court painter to Cosimo I. Meanwhile, Lippincott also delved into her research and uncovered a Medici-commissioned version of the painting located in Vienna, which matched Isabella's attire and hairstyle perfectly. This discovery clarified that the subject of the portrait was none other than Isabella de Medici, beloved daughter of Cosimo, and a notoriously flamboyant socialite known for her extravagant lifestyle and tumultuous relationships. The history surrounding Isabella is captivating and somewhat scandalous. As detailed on the history blog, she was granted an unusual level of autonomy for a noblewoman during her era. She managed her own household and, following her mother Eleanor's death in 1562, took over the responsibilities of her father's home too. Isabella was renowned for hosting wild parties and living lavishly, with her father consistently bailing her out financially, despite the swirling rumors about her numerous affairs. One particularly notorious relationship involved her favorite lover, Troilo Orsini, who happened to be her husband Paolo's cousin. Life took a tragic turn for Isabella after her father passed away in 1574. As her brother Francesco, the new Grand Duke, was far less lenient than his father. The exact circumstances of Isabella's demise in 1576 remain unclear. Francesco's official narrative claimed that she unexpectedly died while washing her hair at the Medici villa of Cerreto Guidi. However, whispers in the court suggested a much darker story, that she fell victim to strangulation at the hands of her jealous husband, either in vengeance for her infidelities or to facilitate his own marriage to his mistress. Interestingly, Baxter noted that the urn Isabella is depicted holding was not originally in the painting, nor was it part of Leadham's adjustments. It bears a striking resemblance to the urn often associated with Mary Magdalene in artistic portrayals, where she anoints Jesus' feet. This resemblance led both Baxter and Lippincott to theorize that Isabella might have requested its inclusion as a way to redeem her public image, symbolizing her quest for redemption after a life filled with notoriety. "This is truly the bad girl seeking the light," Lippincott commented to Ruvalis, highlighting the complexity of Isabella's character. Despite her affinity for the subject and her artistic prowess, Baxter consciously refrains from letting her personal style influence her work as a conservator. She knows her role is to repair and restore, rather than to impose her artistic vision on the piece, stating firmly, "I'm not the artist, I'm the conservator. My duty is to fix the damage and losses without inserting myself into the painting." This story offers a fascinating glimpse into the vibrant world of art restoration and the layers of history embedded within a single painting. It raises provocative questions about the narratives we create around historical figures and how much of their stories are shaped by the lens through which we view them. What do you think? Should art conservators maintain strict boundaries, or is there a place for personal interpretation in restoration? Share your thoughts.